Don't let the media and YouTube and all these other yes. Can you see what they're doing? Shaitan belongs to this media aspect, and he's trying to get you to be like everybody else. You must deny him. You must renounce him. I'm not a Muslim. I'm not a Christian.
I know.
I'm not nothing. But I've read the books.
Have you read the Quran?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You came to any conclusion?
Yes, there's some great wisdom in there. If you were to take one soul, it's as if you take the entire world. What an amazing, powerful thing to say. If a man comes to you whispering in your ear, be careful of what? It's such a powerful verse, and you should listen to it. It's telling you, if anyone comes to you with false information, investigate it first before you make an assumption and judgment. If these words have come from Muhammad, wow.
I remember it.
Wow.
يا أيها الناس إن جاءكم فاسق بنبأ فتبينوا أن تصيبوا قوما بجهالة. Yes. Oh mankind, if there's someone came to you with first knowledge, be careful to mislead others.
What is he saying to you 1400 years ago? If Shaitan through the media comes to you with a message, be diligent, be careful. They are going to lead you astray. They want you to attack your brother.
He's not a Muslim, but he knows the Quran better than me. Trust me.
No, not at all, not at all. It is a beautiful book. I don't care where it's come from.
Yeah, but it's beautiful.
Here's the thing: it's here now. You can't take it away. It's got some powerful messages in there, and even the Christians should be reading that book.
Oh, big up to you, man. What's your name again?
Simon.
Simon. You know, I just love your honesty.
It's an account of what they believe is history, but a lot of it is false history. Let me give you an example. In Leviticus, it says the black man with a flat nose cannot enter the temple.
That's a absolute.
It says that the eunuch cannot enter the temple. The man of mixed race cannot enter the temple.
Why would God say this?
The disabled man cannot enter the temple. This is all in the Bible.
I've never heard this.
But look, if you go and read the Tanakh, the 613 laws in there, and that's where they are in the Tanakh. But here's the punchline. Where do those 613 laws come from? They've come from Babylon. King Hammurabi wrote all these laws down. So those laws don't belong to the Jews. They belong to the black man. They belong to your nation. Yeah. Let me give you another example.
Another new thing I just learned.
Well, I'll teach you one more. No, please forgive me. I don't want to say I want to teach you. You're like my son. You're like my son.
Look. A wisdom person would always like to learn. Trust me.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I love learning. Yeah. But I want you to teach me something from the Quran when I've finished.
Okay. I will do.
I could go on for days and days.
Okay.
I've got a manuscript. I've gone through the Bible, the Tanakh, and I've already written down 500 mistakes from the Bible.
500 mistakes.
And I'm only on book 32.
You've written 500 mistakes. Wow.
Yeah, and they cannot be disputed. And I'm still
because
going
God
through it.
can never make mistakes. Absolutely.
Well, absolutely.
I agree with you.
Absolutely. To come back to your point, why would God say to the black man, forgive me for saying, I don't like saying the black man.
No, it's fine.
Because
this is what these days they label it, so you have to label it for other people.
Because you're not black, you're brown. You've got a beautiful brown complexion. Why would God say to the brown man, you cannot enter the temple just because you're of this Caucasian?
And he created me in that way.
So the question you've got to ask, and the question the Jews have got to ask, what sort of God is this? This is not the creator.
This is not the creator.
Remember,
why would he create me and hate me at the same time?
Or get a group of people to hate you who he's created. Who came first? Was it the black man or was it the Jew?
Was it the Jew?
Who came first? The black man had his religion thousands of years before the Jews, and they stole their religion from the Canaanites. Who are the Canaanites? Came from Africa.
Oh, they came from Africa?
Well, of course they did. Yeah, of course they did. They were all of your Caucasian, your colour. There were no white men there.
I thought they were Arab. That's what I thought before.
Arab? Where did the Arabs come from? Who came first? The black man? Sorry, the brown man, or the Arabs?
I mean, call it black because that's what people these days they know it, you know.
Well, I see that as
because people they follow the media, you know.
But
they
it's
won't
not
call
true.
it brown. Yeah, I know it's not true.
Am I a white man?
Absolutely not.
I'm pink. Look.
Yep. Absolutely
Look,
not. Yep.
Pink.
That's the white color there.
And in summer,
Yep.
I'm nearly as brown as you.
Yeah. I've seen it. Especially when the sun is hot.
And my kids go to the beach to take in the sun because they know it's good for them. Your creator already knew that. That's why he gave you this beautiful complexion, to protect you from the elements. But anyway, coming back to what we were saying.
Big up to this brother from Yorkshire. Like, I'm going to say mashallah. Mashallah is like,
Alhamdulillah.
yeah, it's like,
Mashallah.
mashallah. So you already know it.
Salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Alhamdulillah. You know what? This brother is intelligent. Wallah, intelligent. You
It's
know
such a beautiful language.
Big up to you, brother.
Such a beautiful language. And I've met some incredible Muslims. But my problem with Islam is I'm not perfect. I could never be a Muslim. It's hardcore.
But remember,
It's hardcore, brother. I would fail. I would fail as a Muslim. I can't remember to pray 5 times a day. I couldn't do Ramadan for a month. I've tried and I've failed miserably.
But can I tell you something? Because earlier you said when you finish, I'm gonna teach you something. Yeah. Today I'm gonna teach you something you might not knew it before. You can't, as he said, you can't be a good Muslim because you can't be a Muslim because you're not good.
I'm not hardcore.
Yeah. So let me tell you
I
something.
haven't got the breeding or the upbringing. I don't necessarily really understand it.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. In Islam, Allah told us, if someone believes there's no worthy of worship except Him, which is the creator of the whole universe,
I believe that.
and you believe all the prophets from Adam and Eve, all the prophet from Adam to the last prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, they all come from God. If you believe that from your heart, there's a 99 chance for you to go to heaven, even if you
I have
don't.
a big problem with that. Though,
even if you don't do nothing.
I have a big problem with that.
So why can you not just take that, say that, and just try as much, even if you can, you still have a chance to go to heaven.
I believe in the Creator, and I know that good people have come to this world to try and steer people down the right path. Even modern people like Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Kennedy, Gandhi, all these people who come into the world to try and change people's ways of living, those lives of evil, etc., get taken out. Just like all the prophets.
But you know what's the beautiful about this shahada? You can actually say it by yourself, between you and God directly. Like you don't even have to go to someone, or you don't even have to tell people that you're Muslim. But you can literally say it between you and your heart, between you and God. That's it. Like, oh God, I believe, just between you and God. Just, oh God, I believe there's no worthy of your worship except you, and all the messengers and the prophet that you sent, they came from you, and that's it.
I love my Creator without a shadow of a doubt.
I know, but why can't you not say it in that way between you and yourself?
Because I don't really think it's necessary. Because my Creator already knows me. He already knows what I think.
If you said it in your heart by any other way, maybe God will accept it.
He already knows.
Right,
God, I don't believe in God.
Do you believe in all the messengers and prophets that came from God?
I don't, because many of the prophets that are in the Bible, I think they're fictitious. Let me give you an example. Can I give you an example?
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
Jacob. Daniel. What about Daniel? What's his family name? Can you see where I'm going with this? All the names in the Bible don't have a surname, and that's for a reason. What's your full name?
Ibrahim Ali Abdul Ibrahim.
And what's that man's full name?
Aziz Adam Aziz.
Why have you got a full name?
So people can know my background.
Oh, see, and I have a full name as well, so I can be traced all the way back. I can be traced back 500 years in my family. Now here's the problem: I cannot trace any of the nonsense back to where they came from.
And
that's important.
True.
Because you, as a brown man, need to know where you've come from.
Absolutely.
And who you've come from.
100%.
And I know if you go to Africa, they will be able to tell you where they came from.
Absolutely, 100%.
So why should I believe a book that tells me this person existed and I've only got his first name?
That's it. There's no, that's fine.
Because if you went to a court of law and walked in and the judge said to you, "What's your name?" and if you say Ali, no, what is your name? Ali, no. Get out of my court. You're going to prison. We want your full name. So, and this principle was the same back in the day. They had the same laws back in the day. That's where all our laws have come from the Bible, not the Quran. In this world, in this country, when you go into a court of law, it's all based on the Bible. What's the first thing you do when you go into a court? You have to swear on the Bible. Why?
I don't know.
So they can trap you. They got you, man. They've got you.
I respect you, man.
No, you don't have to, brother. I'm just an older brother who's telling you what the world's really like. I am not going to hate the Muslim. I am not going to despise and hate the Hindu or the Sikh or whoever. Because my Creator made these people just like He made me. And I'm not going to read a book that tells me to hate and despise somebody else just because of his colour, his race, or his culture. That's what the Creator wants, us all to live together. But it will never happen. It will never happen.
But you know what? We're not gonna have good people like you. There's always evil people. I wish if everyone is like,
I've had my time.
Understand like
I've been a bit of a lad in the past.
You wouldn't even see people being unalived in different countries just for no reason, for politics or for whatever reason, you wouldn't see. But the world is full of evil. I know there's a good, but it's full of evil.
Just out of interest, do you believe Jesus was crucified?
No, I don't believe.
Do you believe He came into this world?
I believe He came to this world, but He wasn't crucified. I believe Jesus exists because, as you said earlier, I know His background, His family, where He was
And what
raised.
do you know about His background as a child?
As a child, I know His mother is married, and I know when he was young, He used to make birds and give them life by the will of God.
Well, let me ask you another question. Which temple would He go to pray? And who was He praying to? Why would God be praying to God? You understand where I'm coming from?
That's the same question I always ask Christians.
Telling me, ask the Christians, where is this temple that God went into to pray to? And even worse,
Pray to who?
which book was He using? Which book was Jesus using when He was praying in the temple?
And he wasn't even Christian, though.
And he certainly couldn't be using the Tanakh in Hebrew. How could he possibly be? Because he'd be reading his own book.
Yep.
You understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying, bro?
You man, you hard, bro. you hard.
You've got to be hard on yourself. You've got to be truthful.
You're a wise man.
You've got to be practical.
And you very have a lot of knowledge.
You've got to be practical. You've got to be honest.
Yeah.
And you can't just
And
go
you're very
along.
good, man.
You can't go along with everybody. You've got to look for your truth yourself and be honest with yourself. Because the day will come when you will meet your Creator, and He will say to you, I gave you the truth.
Yeah.
And what have you done?
What have you done?
Yeah, what have you done with it?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
What have you done with it?
That's true. Hey, you know what, brother? Thank you so much, man. I'm proud of you, man.
Hey, brother,
I'm proud.